we've seen a lot of dream homes, but nothing like this. We're at an 8,500 square foot house that has all the elegance and glamour of a French chateau.
That's right, Bianca. Right now we're in West Vancouver with a house that has 180-degree unobstructed views. The outdoor space is great, but wait until you see where they keep their wine.
We are so excited to tour this West Vancouver home, and later in the show, we're touring a real-life castle with a knight.
And after we tour these two incredible homes, we're going to check out some of the local scenery as we visit the Sea to Sky gondola.
Jamie Harper is a real estate agent here on the North Shore. He also helps some of his clients design their homes, including the one we're touring today.
I work very closely with the owners while they're building this home. I've known them for a long time, and they really love the input, and I love having the option to design the homes with them.
And the best part of a home is not always what's on the inside.
The main feature of this home that makes it truly stand out is the unobstructed view from Mount Baker to the Gulf Islands. The view is unsurpassed, and you're never going to lose that view in this home.
That view is incredible, but Jamie's favorite space is all about entertaining.
My favorite space is actually the lower level. And with the media room, the bar, and the wine cellar, you can actually access the putting green from there, and it's just a great place to entertain.
And if a putting green isn't enough, there's also a bit of Las Vegas in the design.
You enter through the gate to the bottom. Next to the fountain, it's actually modeled after the Bellagio Hotel in Vegas. And once you open your gate, the driveway curves around the back and gives you a real estate-like feel.
And I'd put money on us loving the rest of the house, so let's get the tour started.
Now we've made our way into the kitchen dining room area, and the first thing that I noticed when we walked in is the two islands. What was the decision behind that?
Yeah, it's quite unique actually. It's the first time I've actually ever seen it, but what it does is allows you to have a prep space as well as an eating space. It elongates the kitchen. It makes it feel much more grand.
Yeah, it makes sense actually, and you also have 4 chandeliers in there.
You're right, the Schombeck chandeliers really make the whole kitchen pop.
It's very unique and just a beautiful looking kitchen. You can make some great meals, serve them there or on this table here, and retire into this beautiful living room and this view. It just goes forever.
The view absolutely does. I know you said you can make some meals in this kitchen, but probably you'll never use this. You end up using the spice kitchen around the back.
Well, you have options if you want to use a spice kitchen or you want to use the real kitchen. You've got options.
Exactly, options are always good.
Tell me about this huge door over here.
Well, that door is actually pretty special too. It's called an eclipse door. It actually slides back and it folds right back into the side. So the owners did that so that it doesn't compromise the view.
Yeah, it's beautiful and you can actually feel the breeze. A hot day like today, it just doesn't get much better than that view. Of course, we have to talk about the wine cellar behind us.
Oh yeah, the nice temperature controlled 180 bottle wine cellar, absolutely. And they're custom stainless steel racks that the owner had custom built by a local guy in Vancouver here. And there's actually one in the basement that's double the size.
Wow, I'm looking forward to checking that out. And that's great for entertaining as well. You always have some wine on hand, 180 bottles in there. Hopefully you don't run out because that's quite a bit.
Or it'd be quite fun to do that.
It might be actually quite the party actually. Make sure I get my invite to that. Let's talk about some of the specifics in the kitchen. Tell me about the appliances in there.
Well, the appliances are all stainless steel, top of the line. We've gone with a Wolf range. It has dual ovens on it, and we went with a Sub-Zero fridge. Also, the built-in coffee maker is quite nice. It grinds the beans and spits out a nice coffee for you, or espresso, depending what you want, just right there.
Very nice, and of course you have your security feature in there if you want to watch who's coming to crash your party.
Exactly. There's a built-in TV into the backsplash so you can see who's rolling up.
Now, of course, you can have dinner at the bar here, you can have it at the table, but there's also a formal dining room as well.
There is. Just behind the spice kitchen, there's another area.
Now, that's the room you use it, twice a year, Thanksgiving, maybe holidays, but it looks good.
Exactly.
If you're having a party, you run out of space here or outside, you can head over there and make sure people are enjoying themselves as well.
It would be quite the party if you could run out of space in this house.
That would be quite the party.
We are standing in this gorgeous contemporary master bedroom suite, and I have to say, I cannot stop looking at that view.
No, it's unbelievable. To go from Mount Baker to the Gulf Islands, you can't beat it up here.
I see Stanley Park, downtown, but it's also very quiet up here.
You're right, we're right off the cul-de-sac, so there's pretty much no one that comes up here because it is just a roundabout. So if someone were to come up here, they're coming up to here.
Nice, to your house.
Exactly.
And why wouldn't they come to this house? Because it is stunning. The master bedroom is gorgeous. It's got really, really ornate big crown moldings.
You're right, it's actually a 3-piece crown with a backlit inlay. So what they do is they put a piece on the ceiling, piece on the wall, and then they put the crown on it. So it's quite a bit more work, but it definitely looks stunning.
This must have taken months to just do all the detail work.
There's about 4 to 5 months of the finishers being in here alone. You're right.
I see some sort of light coming from the crown moldings.
It's actually an LED strip back there, so you can turn it on and off depending on your mood. It just provides a nice accent to the ceiling.
Okay, let's talk about the TV. I don't see one, but you tell me there is one in this space.
The owners didn't want to block the huge view out here, so it actually comes down from the ceiling and then hides back up. So it's on a remote control and it just motors down, motors up, depending on what you want to do with it.
You know what? Between the LED lights and that TV, you could have a little party in here.
Ooh, LED lighting and a big screen TV. Oh, Bianca, you're gonna have to do more than that to get me to one of your parties. Cheesies, that's the key.
Okay, let's talk about the fact that this is a suite. So you've got the bathroom next door. What are some of the features in there?
You're right, so it's got a steam shower in there by Grohe, and it's actually got a water closet, we call it, with a bidet and a toilet in it.
Fancy.
It is. Also, the owners chose to go with complete wallpaper on the ceilings and walls, and one of the walls is actually completely marble to match the floor.
It's very elegant in there. I also noticed a little station to get ready for us ladies, makeup, jewelry.
You're right, there is a low area for the makeup with a mirror in front of you as well as a chair.
We've got the master bedroom suite, the bathroom, and it also comes with a massive walk-in closet.
It even has a chandelier and an island inside of it, so you can store everything you need.
I don't think I'd ever be very messy if I had that walk-in closet.
Well, I don't think I can even fill it, so you're probably better than I am.
So every room in this home has really striking lighting features, including the master bedroom.
You're right, a lot of them are actually Schombeck chandeliers that the owner's chosen, so they're definitely amazing.
A sparkle in every room.
That's one way to put it.
All right, so we've made our way downstairs into your favorite space in the house.
This is absolutely the best space in my opinion.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's got a bar and lots of stuff to do. What do you love about this space?
You know what, like I just mentioned, I love the bar and how it flows seamlessly onto the media room behind me here. Also just the double wide wine racks like we saw upstairs. Ample storage, over 300 bottles down here.
No shortage of wine in this house, that's for sure. So what amenities does this bar have behind it?
The bar's got the beverage storage as well as dishwasher. It's got the built-in sink and obviously the racks that you can see. You know what, the TV behind there is nice too. Although you have the large 120-inch screen behind me, if you're just hanging around watching the game, it's definitely a bit easier.
That's the best part about it. You can be hanging out here. I'm sure there's more than enough room for a pool table. Or if you want to work on your golf game,
you can head on outside and join the putting green.
That's pretty impressive. Now, you work here once in a while. Have you tried it out yourself?
I have. It's definitely nice. You can see the view and the fountains there. I mean, it's not quite like Torrey Pines, but it's pretty close.
Pretty close. And is it real grass?
It's actually artificial turf.
Okay, it looks quite real though. I went out there, played around a bit, and yeah, it's very nice. Now, it's for putting only. You don't want to practice driving, do
Well,
you?
I mean, you could chip onto it and that, but you know, I think I'd like to make my neighbors like me, so if I lived here, I definitely wouldn't start driving
That's
off
fair.
it.
You also have a poker table.
There is. There's a card table behind me. Excellent spot. Definitely a lot of fun at night.
Absolutely. Now, tell me about that big door that leads into the theater room.
You know what? The barn door, the owners designed it so it's 4 feet wide when it's open. So then when you're hanging out down here, it doesn't completely separate you from the media room. Then if you want to close it, you still have the windows so you can still see into the TV area, but still have that sense of separation there.
And of course, we have to acknowledge the fact that it's not just a theater in there with some great seats, but you can also practice your singing.
Exactly. It's fully wired for the karaoke, so it's completely set up for that. The full sound system is even a screen behind the audience, so when you're standing at the front of the room, you're facing the audience, so you sing to them rather than having your back to them.
Because as we both know, you never want to have your back to the audience when you're singing a beautiful song.
No, that would be horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Jamie, you said your favorite space in the house is downstairs. Lots you can do down there. But how does it compete with the outdoor area? I love it out here.
You know what? It's tough to pick a spot in this house. This area is spectacular out here. The view is unbelievable, and the infinity edge pool really tops it off.
With that pool, you can kind of look out. You don't see your neighbors. A lot of green space. There's Stanley Park, downtown Vancouver.
Exactly. Come up the driveway, you just see the waterfall cascading down. It's unbelievable.
I love all the water features actually in this house.
It's very true.
Another water feature I love is the hot tub.
The hot tub's definitely a great place to entertain.
There's really no shortage of ways to keep yourself entertained out here. There's also a really nice barbecue for some outdoor parties.
You're not talking about the fire pit, are you? Because there is actually a barbecue at the back.
There's a barbecue and a fire pit.
And a fire- yes,
I
as
could
well.
probably barbecue on either.
You could.
Okay.
One's a bit more rustic.
I don't think you know how much cooking I do, which is none. So don't tell me you'll roast a marshmallow on there. I might. Now, Peter mentioned it earlier. There's a putting green also as part of this backyard space.
Yeah, you're right. It's actually just off the lower level up here. So up here's the pool area, down there's the putting area.
And Peter checked with you. It's just putting.
If you want people to like you.
Okay, if you want to be friends with your neighbors.
Exactly.
To admit, I did check that out earlier. I hate to brag, but putting's kind of my thing.
Bianca, you know the show is not live. We do a lot of editing. We roll tape?
Just joking. We can look around and sort of get a sense for this space, or we could enjoy it ourselves. I think we've worked hard today. Should we go take a seat?
I'd love to.
Okay.
Bianca, it's been a ton of fun checking out this West Vancouver home. So many great features, including the temperature-controlled wine cellars, both upstairs and down, a theater, and also a karaoke room.
My favorite has to be the master bedroom suite and the view from the infinity pool.
Okay, I lied. My favorite is the outdoor mini golf.
I did not know you were a golfer.
Well, it's not really mini golf, but I put a windmill out there and make it into one.
Right.